This session continues the context for reading the Bhagavad Gītā. Teaching has still not begun. The purpose here is not to explain what the Gita teaches, but to explain why clarity becomes necessary at all. Everything here remains prior to chapter 2 of the Bhagavad Gītā. ॐ सहनाववतु सहनौ भुनक्तु सह वीर्यं करवावहैः तेजस्विनावधीतमस्तु मा विद्विषावहैः ॐ शान्ति शान्ति शान्तिः हरिः ॐ श्रीगुरुभ्यो नमः हरिः ॐ. By the time the armies assemble, every peaceful mechanism available within the system has already failed. Succession has failed. Elder authority has failed. Legal adjudication has failed. Territorial compromise has failed. Diplomatic mediation has failed. War is not selected from options. It remains after options are exhausted. This is not a clash between distant kingdoms. It is a conflict inside a single family lineage. Teachers, elders, students, and relatives stand on both sides. No side can claim moral insulation through distance. The conflict is intimate, not abstract. Arjuna stands at the point where execution would occur. His paralysis is not fear of death, it is the collapse of roles. As a warrior, he is obligated to act and fight. As a kinsman, he is obligated to refrain. As a student, he lacks clarity. Every available role contradicts with another. This is not indecision, it is ethical overload. Why withdrawal fails? At this point, refusal to act does not restore order. Renunciation does not prevent harm. Inaction does not stop violence. It transfers responsibility to others who will act anyway. Withdrawal remains possible, but it is no longer responsible within the system that continues to operate. This is why withdrawal becomes ethically compromised. Krishna's role. Krishna does not enter as king or a commander. He enters as an unarmed charioteer. He does not replace failed institutions. He offers clarity only after all external resolutions are exhausted. What appears here is not authority, but orientation under constraint. Why clarity occurs here? The Bhagavad Gita is spoken when action is unavoidable. Withdrawal is ethically compromised, and clarity is required inside conflict, not outside it. This is not guidance for choosing peace or war. It addresses how action occurs without inner fragmentation when action cannot be avoided. So, as we close, chapter 1 records Arjuna's collapse. Chapter 2 begins the redefinition of action, self, so on and so forth. Context ends here and the teaching begins next. Om Shanti 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 Harihi Om Shri Gurubhyo Namaha Harihi Om Swadhyaya Pravachanabhyam Na Pramaditavyam. Om Tat Sat.